Well, hello, First Baptist Stockdale and friends of First Baptist Stockdale. It's Wednesday, September 27th, and it's time for your midweek update. Well, we had a great morning at See You at the Pole this morning. It is always a blessing to see our students coming together to pray for their friends, to pray for their teachers and schools, and to pray for this nation. And so, man, what a blessing to be a part of See You at the Pole. Tonight we have all of our midweek activities going on. We have Kapow, that's kids praising on Wednesdays. We have halftime for students grades 6 through 12. And we have our women's Bible study going on in the pastor's house right next door to the church. And so all of that begins at 6:30 p.m. It ends at 8 p.m. And remember, if you bring your kids between 6 and 6:30, then we'll provide a meal for them in the fellowship hall. And make sure, let me encourage you, get here a little bit early to pick them up. So maybe around 7:50, 7:55, so that you'll be ready to pick them up right at 8 p.m. As we look ahead to this weekend, we have 12 women that are going to the Women of Joy Conference in San Antonio. So let me just encourage you, be in prayer for these women. Pray that the Lord would move in their hearts, that God would speak to them this weekend, that they would come back refreshed and energized in God's Word. And so we've got those 12 women going to the Women of Joy Conference this weekend. And then as we look ahead to this Sunday is when we are launching our two-service format. So at 8:30 a.m., we're going to have a classic worship service. These are a lot of the songs that you are probably familiar with, that we've been doing for a long time. And so if you want to come and be a part of that service at 8:30 a.m., you are invited to worship with us at that time. Then at 9:45, we're going to have our growth group hour, just like we always have. And then at 11 a.m., we're going to have more modern worship songs. And so if you want to come and worship with us at 11 a.m., you're invited to that. And remember, during the 11 a.m. service, that's when we're going to have children's church provided. We're going to have child care provided, the nursery provided during that 11 a.m. service. And so pray about which service you're going to be attending this Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. We're excited to make room for more. Remember, we're still going to be one church with one mission. We're just going to have two great worship services, and we look forward to what God is going to continue to do here at First Baptist Church Stockdale. And then as we look ahead to October 7th and 8th, that's just in 2 weeks, we've got our fall revival in the park. Brad Clonch is going to come and be our guest worship leader, and then Dr. Paul Michael Vaca, he's going to come and be our guest speaker. And so we're looking forward to what God is going to do in our community during our fall revival in the park. And so we would invite you to come and participate in that. You don't have to be a member of First Baptist Church Stockdale to come to that. Everyone is invited to come and to worship and to hear God's Word and to allow God to work in your heart and in your life that weekend. And so remember, that is October 7th. That's going to be at 7 p.m. That's a Saturday night. And then October 8th at 11 a.m. And then directly following that worship service at 11 a.m., directly following that service on Sunday morning, we're going to have a fellowship meal in the park that you're invited to stay for. If you'd like to bring a dish, a side dish, or your favorite dessert to go along with the main dish, then you're invited to do that. It is going to be a great weekend as we come together for our fall revival in the park. Remember, here at First Baptist Church Stockdale, we are a community church with a kingdom mission, and we invite you to join us on that mission.